Time for some oldies. The first challenge was to watch an anime rated R+ for mild nudity, and I picked Golden Boy. Now, Golden Boy is a legendary OVA. The basic rundown is that we have a 25-year-old vagabond who only works part-time, switching jobs constantly for his true goal, which is learning. He's an incredibly fast learner, but he's also just a total idiot at the same time, and he's a pervert, which just sounds like a terrible watch, to be honest. And trust me, I wanted to turn off the anime many times during the first episode, but when we really got down to it, this anime actually shines quite brightly and is quite frankly a fun watch while just maybe drinking a beer or something, which I made sure I had. The episodic format and short 6-episode runtime works well to its advantage. It's quite fast-paced and bursting with energy and with banging soundtracks as well, but it also makes sure it doesn't take itself too seriously. Like, for real, the amount of titty jiggling and toilet fetishism was ridiculous, but I love it honestly. Overall, a very fun and surprisingly interesting blast from the past. I approve. The second challenge was to watch an anime tagged with some specific tags you can see on the screen, and I picked Tenshi no Tamago, also known as Angel's Egg. Alright, so this is a film that very much focuses on building up an atmosphere with the surroundings while staying cryptic about the reality of things. The gist is that there's a girl who has an egg, and she's going around in a lifeless city trying to keep it safe. We also have a boy who we know nothing about. He's just hanging out. The mystery here is what's inside the egg, and finding out might have some consequences. That's about all I'll say about the plot. I think what the film is trying to portray is the importance of water, but also the dangers of its overabundance. It draws a lot of parallels to the story of Noah's Ark, so we might assume that one of these two is the lone survivor, while the other is the messenger sent by Noah. I'm not sure I understood the entirety, and I'm also not sure I understood the entirety of Noah's Ark. That's why I'm questioning it myself. Either way, it's a very slow but artistic movie that definitely outshines its own era, but I didn't get entirely engrossed into it either way. Maybe a rewatch is due. The third and fourth challenges were to watch an anime that began airing between 1990 and 1999, and to watch an anime that began airing between 1980 and 1989. And for those, I picked AD Police and Hurricane Live 2032 respectively. Now, I put these two together since they're part of the same series. Hurricane Live is essentially a collection of official AMVs based on Bubblegum Crisis, which I watched last year and enjoyed as well. AD Police is sort of an alternative setting prequel to that series. AD Police compared to Bubblegum Crisis has a shorter runtime per episode, but still staying in the episodic format. It really doesn't leave any room for character development or any kind of fluff, unfortunately. And I have to say the music was also not as memorable, which I remember enjoying a lot in Bubblegum Crisis. But, you know, most of the crimes and police action were of similar caliber, except we also missed most of the overarching evil and high IQ scenes. But this series did its own thing, I suppose. It takes more of an approach of caution toward the new special police forces versus the normal police. Not really much to say beyond that. It was only 3 episodes after all. Overall, a lesser version of a proper good OVA. And about the music videos, the music was good, which I already knew, but the videos didn't really make the experience any different. Well, see y'all next time then.